All right, so here I wanted to share it with you how in around 2 hours I managed to create around 150 blog articles that will be posted automatically on my AWS website. So what's my website? It's we do a short-term rental revenue systems for 4+ bedroom luxury villas. And in here, the goal is that we get organic traffic coming to our website, and that is achieved by having relevant keywords, relevant blog articles posted on our site. So first thing what I did is I basically gave Genspark, I love Genspark by the way, for this kind of things, but because it's very analytical, it uses a Cloud Opus 4.6, but obviously you can use Cloud or any other for this kind of research. So basically, I gave it a prompt. I told it exactly what I do, what I want to have be featured about. Um, as I am quite niche, as I want to focus only on huge properties, which can also host events, weddings, and I want to focus only on helping them with the revenue optimization or the marketing side. I don't want to do full property management. I don't want to do local listings because I can do it anywhere in the world. So I gave it the prompt and it gave me here the keywords. So what I did is I take the keywords and I go to Ubersuggest, but obviously you can use any kind of other SEO tool, like Ahrefs is my favorite actually, or SEMrush. They are paid tools, yes, but it's worth buying a subscription to do this kind of research. And yeah, but I found out that actually the search volumes are not are really not that great. I mean, from all these keywords, there's only like around 10 keywords that, so it's maybe 10 articles, I can make, because all others are receiving zero volume. And that made me think, okay, well, what can I do next? Um, so I asked Genspark for suggestions, right? So and it's very clever. Like it was like, yeah, usually people for these kind of businesses search for the problem, not the service category, which makes sense, right? So what I asked it again to do is to give me other keywords based on this. Um, and again, of course, I put them here, and I got like maybe 14 more keywords, around 50 keywords. But so now I have like 50 keywords, right? But it's still not enough. So next thing what I do is, um, I take these keywords that it suggested me, and based on them, I asked it to give me competitors that would use these kind of keywords so I can continue my search further. And that's what it exactly did. It gave me these kind of competitors. So the next step I did is like I went to competitor analysis. And in here you can see I only have 3, but actually I did like 20 of them, 20 of suggestions that Genspark gave me. You can see it gave me quite a few. Obviously, you need to filter out which are relevant to you, which are not. And you can see like there's quite a lot of keyword gaps that I can scale for. But they're not all relevant. Like, for example, Scottsdale, AZ, vacation rental. I don't want to be focusing on local searches. So what I do here is like I export all of these files to CSV, together 20 files, and I gave it to Genspark again. Like here you can see I merged all the keywords, export into one dataset that's in Genspark, where I asked it to remove the duplicates. I asked it to filter out irrelevant terms, remove all the local SEO terms that are not relevant to my business, and yeah, kept only global marketing focused luxury build keywords. Um, Let me find the prompt. So here you can see this is my prompt. What I asked it, basically just doing that, um, and it gave me a file, right? So it gives me a file here. I do it again. Yeah, at first it gave me prioritized keywords, but I don't want to help prioritize, I actually want to help more, not only a few articles. Right? So I prompted again, give me more, and then I realized, well, there's like I got around 5,000 keywords from this. So I'm not gonna make 5,000 articles for each keyword separately. So what I need to do now is I need to group keywords into master keyword and secondary clusters. So for example, there is a master keyword of Airbnb management company. So the secondary keyword could be what is the best Airbnb management company in Europe. Okay, that's a local keyword, but you get the idea. So there's the master keyword, the master topic, and then there's secondary topics under it. Like, for example, another example would be what amenities are the best to improve revenue for Airbnb. And then the secondary keywords could be how does cold plunge improve the revenue for Airbnb? How does hot tub improve the revenue for short-term rental management? And here, I did use Genspark again for this, but it actually ate so much of my credits, so I almost have no credits left. So what I did is like I took these files. You can do it in Genspark. I'm using anti-gravity. Where's my anti-gravity? Right here. Yeah, so I asked anti-gravity to basically do the same job. And you can see here that the output files that I got from it, it's 3,527 keywords. Keep in mind, these are not all the keywords. I have like 3 separate files. I'm gonna use one after another when I launch this. And yeah, so here it gave me article topics, 116 article topics with around 3,500 keywords in them. And how I do it next is so anti-gravity is very similar to CloudBot, so I can automate it to create me blog posts automatically every day. For this, I need to use Google CLI, which is a terminal where I can set up a cron job, and the cron job activates every day for me at 12 o'clock, where it creates, using the file that I just showed you, that I generated with keywords, it will read a file and it will generate me one quality article a day. And once it finishes generating this one article, it will start on the next article. And why I do this is because AI is good at processing limited information at the same time. So I want to tell it to do one thing at a time, one article at a time, because then it's gonna hallucinate less, and the quality of the article is gonna be the best. And yeah, basically there you have it. Like that's the complete workflow. To be fair, like for the CLI to take the action and make these articles, I spent quite a lot of time prompting it and creating the best workflows, because I am producing 1.5 to 3.5 thousand articles a day, and yeah, it is likely that it will hallucinate if you don't give it specific instructions. Like, for example, here's for the AI agency where I already automated this whole process. So now I'm just like repeating this for my in the Willows website where I have not posted any articles yet. Here you have an example. This article actually I have not even looked at, and it was generated today. And you can see the quality of it. It has created these little snippets, right, that AI search engines love. In this guide, you will learn. There's table of contents over here, and there's images with alt tags next to included in them, and secondary keywords all across the article, as well as little things like this. They're auto generated. That's all thanks to the workflow that I have created, as well as infographics and table of contents, which AI search engines also love. And then yeah, you can see this quality, right? It's great. And there's key takeaways, and then there's also commonly asked questions, and that's another topic that actually I use. Answer the public website, where I ask the AI to include questions that are relevant again to my company in the article, so the AI understands what kind of questions to include in here. Yeah, I know it's a lot of information, but this is just amazing. And right now we're producing uh, around 3 to 5 articles for each website a day. And my next step is I'm gonna launch it on more and more domains. So I'm gonna be getting organic quality traffic just by having these automations where it's all completely automatic. And yeah, if you're curious to learn more, I'm happy to have a chat with you. And yeah, have a beautiful day.